Well, we've heard it time and time again. Getting a good night's sleep impacts everything from your physical and mental health to your emotions. But only 10% of people are getting the sleep that they need. Well, thank you for staying with us. I'm Erin Lebeau.
And I'm Tamsin Fidel. Well, a recent study found 90% of people are just poor sleepers. Researchers from the French National Institute of Health and Medical Research say they're not surprised by this since people lead just such busy lives every day. But adults who get less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night could be at risk for some serious issues. So how do you balance the two?
A magical question. Yeah, Dr. Whitney Rowan is a sleep expert, author, and the founder of Solve or Sleep, and is here to help us. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so doctor, why is 7 to 8 hours the magical number that we keep hearing in regards to sleep?
Yes, so the research has shown that the minimum adults need is 7 hours, so anywhere really between 7 and 9. And that's, a big difference. So what I always recommend is if you don't know whether you're a 7, 8, or 9 hour sleeper, try to find a week when you don't have to set an alarm and try to go to sleep the same time every single night and see when your body wakes up naturally. If we wake up without an alarm clock, that means we know that we got the sleep that we needed. And then you'll know whether you're a 7, 8, or 9 hour sleeper.
I feel like I would wake up till like noon or something. So, it's not easy to get to bed early or into bed early enough to clock that amount of sleep all the time, especially weekdays. Some people might stay up later at night because it's the only free time they have to, for themselves. What are some ways, though, that you can get to bed earlier?
Yeah, we have to avoid what's been coined revenge bedtime procrastination, if you've ever heard of that term.
Sure.
Because at the end of the day, we just really want to do something that we enjoy because we're so busy all day. So my number one piece of advice over everything is you must prioritize sleep. If we don't make sleep a top priority, we're going to choose to do other things at the end of the day that are not going to be conducive for sleep, which is usually watching Netflix or being on our phones. And those two things do not lead to healthy sleep. So really spending that last hour before bed doing something relaxing for your mind and body is a really good start to better sleep.
Okay, so let's break it down. Is there anything else that we can do that can make it easier to get to sleep?
There's so many things we can do. That's the good news. Starting from the morning, we want to make sure we get a lot of sunlight so we reset our circadian rhythm for the day. Throughout the day, cutting out caffeine after lunch. I know that's hard for a lot of people. Not having alcohol right before bed or working out right before bed. Those are all bad things to do before sleep, as well as using our phones. And then starting with a really good and consistent bedtime routine, maybe taking a shower first, making the house kind of calm right before you get in the shower, dimming the lights. After you get out of the shower, doing something relaxing off of technology, and then making sure that your room is conducive for sleep. And by that, I mean 3 things: dark, quiet, and cool. Make sure you have good window treatments to keep out the sun right in the morning. Quiet, so if you maybe need a noise machine or something to drown out the snoring person next to you or loud teenagers in the house. And then cool. All bedrooms should be between 60 and 68 degrees, with the average being 64. I know, people can't believe that.
I'm so happy to hear you say I'm so hot every night. I'm fighting with the thermostat. How much did you say?
Between 60 and 68 degrees. I personally keep my bedroom at 64 degrees just at night, not during the day.
I want to sleep at your house.
Just sleep up hot. Give it a try if you don't already do it. It works wonders.
That's amazing. All right, well, let's talk about sleep deprivation. Is it the same thing as being tired?
It is not. So when we're tired, so throughout the day, there's something called your sleep drive. And there's a chemical called adenosine, which gets higher as we go throughout the day. So before we go to sleep, we should feel tired. Tired means your eyes are getting heavy and you're just ready to go to sleep. Sleep deprivation is another whole thing. That is over time when it's cumulative that you're losing sleep, and you actually physically can feel it deep inside in your brain, in your bones. Your brain's slow, your body might ache, you feel nauseous, you have a headache, you can't remember things. So sleep deprivation is something you really want to try to avoid over the long term.
So what are some signs that some people experience that are sleep deprived?
So 3 things you could, the most important, the most obvious thing are the physical, right? You're feeling sluggish, you have a headache, like I said, you could feel nauseous, but the emotional component's really big too. You're cranky, you're moody, Your anxiety is off the charts. Maybe you're feeling sad or depressed. And then there are behavioral signs you have to look out for students, things in school, and for adults who work, things like memory and your ability to focus, your productivity. All of those things are behavioral, and sleep deprivation affects them.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. I feel like there's so much there to take into consideration. And even if you just change 1 or 2 habits at a time,
Yes.
It's good to have you with us, Dr.
That's
LeBen.
the good news. Yep, you could do small things and make big changes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.